Iranians might come to the rescue of Armenia once more, like it has been repeated numerously in recent centuries, but this time, it's by providing drones. It might surprise you how the religious structure in Iran could help Christian Armenia against Azeris, who are their brothers by blood and religion. So here I am to help you find the truth behind the curtains. Hello my friends, it's Shafi and welcome to the new episode of Polit Affairs. Iranian drones could probably make difference in another conflict, in another region, this time in the Caucasus. There are strong evidence to show Armenia wants Iranian drones and Tehran is ready to make a deal. If you're not familiar with the history of Persian-Armenian coexistence, let me briefly explain why Christian Armenia is the best neighbor Iran has these days. Firstly, Armenia was a part or province of Iran or Persian Empire for much of its history, before Islam and after that all the way to the early modern period. Even if in some periods Armenia was independent, it had close and friendly relations with Persians. Possibly you could say Armenia is the only region around historical Persia and then Iran which has never picked a fight with Persians. Armenia was finally cut from Iran by Russian Tsars after the Big War of 1828. Then it became a part of the Soviet Union and gained its independence just in 1991 after the collapse of communists in Moscow. Armenia has land borders with Iran. Many Armenians live inside Iran for centuries, especially in Tehran and Isfahan, and except for their religion, the two nations have almost the same culture. But Armenia is now in grave danger. The Pan-Turkism movement is once more trying to conquer this small country. Armenia nowadays is a poor country. There is no natural resources in this country, and its economy is more vulnerable than it seems. And its neighbors, Republic of Azerbaijan and Turkey, have evil plans for it. In Polit Affairs, we are always neutral. I have personally more friends from Azerbaijan than Armenia, though facts must be spoken. Armenia lost the war against Axis of Azerbaijan, Turkey and Israel in 2020. It had hopes for Russia and even France to come to their rescue, but there was nothing. Russia is now stuck in a long war with Ukraine and is weaker than being able to help Armenia now. So as the pressure from Baku rises, the only option Armenians have is their good old friend, Iran. It has been an excellent year for Iranian drone exports. Tehran supplied Russia with hundreds of its Shahed 136 loitering munitions, self-detonating, suicide or kamikaze drones for use in the Ukraine war. It has reportedly reached an agreement with Moscow that allows Russia to manufacture such drones locally. A deal that follows the opening in May of a factory in Tajikistan that will locally produce Iran's older Ababil 2 drones. And according to Iranian officials, 22 countries have already asked for Iranian drones, including Armenia and even Serbia. As I was searching, I saw many reports in Armenian channels and news agencies talking about the need of procuring Iranian drones in order to be able to stand against the Turkish expansionism. A substantive delivery of Iranian drones to these countries could have significant strategic ramifications for the Balkans and the South Caucasus. So the religious government in Iran, which helps Shia Muslims everywhere in the west of Asia, is now inclined to help Christian Armenians against their Shia brothers in Baku. Why? I have another video on this issue and I'll put the link in the description. Azerbaijan, with help of Turkey and Israel, is now one of the greatest dangers for Iran, as they explicitly talk about their plan to conquer parts of Iran. Can you imagine that? Azerbaijan, which has been a part of Iran for thousands of years, the child threatens the mother. This only shows the emergency state our world is facing now. Armenians are in the need of ability to quickly create significant losses to their stronger opponents, which is Turkey and Baku, and the Iranian loitering munition type drones could provide that capability. As far as what kind of drones Iran can sell to Armenia, there are a number of options that include both the Shahed and Ababil models, since both were used by Iranian proxies in the Middle East. And now Shahed has demonstrated its key capacity in Ukraine. Other drones like Mohajer are probably not off the table too. then there is broader political and strategic context behind the potential Armenian procurement. Armenia is looking to offset the strengthening Turkish-Azerbaijani military alliance and the perception that Russia may not be as committed to Armenian defense as previously thought. As Turkish and Israeli drone technology contributed to the Azerbaijani victory in 2020 war, Armenia was caught flat-footed, even though it actually has its own drone industry. So Armenia is looking to avoid this mistake by investing in UAV capabilities. Tehran also has its own interest in helping strengthening Yerevan militarily. Iran is also concerned about the Turkish-Azeri alliance and the Israeli role in this alliance, and as claimed before, it could throw its weight behind Armenia in the next conflict. Iran held military exercises closer to the Nagorno-Karabakh region, indicated that it could use military strength if the Zangezur corridor cuts off its access to Armenia proper. And Tehran is looking for its own way to offset the Turkey-Azerbaijan-Israel relationship. Therefore, Armenia becoming a customer of Iranian drones makes a lot of sense from that geostrategic standpoint. Yerevan also wants drone technology that has proven itself in combat, which could further its interest in Tehran's UAV program. Iran's loitering drones like the Shahed 136 are relatively low-cost, high-impact investments in capacity that can potentially pose a challenge to Azerbaijan and maybe even to the Turkey itself. The Shahed family of drones are only the cheapest, smallest drones Iran has. There are many more powerful advanced attack drones and bombers, surveillance and reconnaissance drones that can make the difference there. And any significant supply of Iranian drones to Armenia or the establishment of a drone factory on Armenian soil, like the one in Tajikistan, could further fuel the arms race in the increasingly volatile South Caucasus region. As far as the overall impact of such sales on the regional dynamics in the Caucasus, all countries are already arming themselves with drone technology, either imported or indigenous. Armenia's acquisition of Iranian drones could bolster its defense and may act as a potential deterrent given that Shahed drones can strike targets hundreds of miles away. The regional drone race is well underway and is not expected to slow down anytime soon, and the Iranian drones might show up and be tested in another conflict, this time closer to the Persian motherland. Thanks for watching and spending your precious time with me. I'll be glad to read your opinion on this in the comments. Also, don't forget to check out other videos on my channel and to subscribe. Here you can watch other videos on similar issues.